Hi, everyone. A convicted killer in one of the Mid-State's most notorious crimes is free.
And the victim's family worries about what might happen next. News Channel 5's Nick Barris is here with this exclusive story. And Nick, Brian Willis only served 17 years.
That's right, Vicki. Brian Willis flattened a 25-year sentence for the murder of Jamie Marable, the daughter of a Metro police officer. Now, after the guilty verdict all those years ago, he made threats. Tonight, Jamie's father had as a message for Willis.
What I want him to do, and he better listen to this, leave my family alone and leave the TBI agent alone.
A jury convicted Brian Willis of murdering Jim Marable's 19-year-old daughter, Jamie. Seconds after that verdict, Willis went off, threatening a TBI agent.
Brian Willis shouting out that he was going to get him, and in fact, he was going to break his neck.
And then the cameras caught Willis flashing an obscene gesture at the Marable family. Jim Marable vividly remembers the threats and wonders if Willis, who was just released after nearly 2 decades, holds a grudge.
I'm not sure that he won't try to get revenge. But again, let him come after me. We'll see what happens.
To this day, Marable remains the heartbroken father who dearly misses his daughter.
I think about my daughter, I think about her every day of my life. I still get, when I think about her, I get teary-eyed.
And all these years later, the anger remains, not just over such a tragic loss, but the way Marable's daughter died. Montgomery County prosecutors say Willis stabbed Jamie to death in 1990.
It was a screwdriver that was actually embedded into her vertebra in her neck.
He's never shown any kind of remorse or anything like that, you know.
Willis was denied parole 4 times and ended up serving 17 years of a 25-year sentence before his release.
He's able to go to work. He's able to go to the movies. He's able to go out to supper. And guess what? My daughter can't get out of that casket 17 years, can she?
It's hard, but Marable accepts that Willis has served his time and now is free to get on with his life. He just needs to steer clear of Jim Marable.
Let him live his life, and hope he lives his life in the right way.
Now, Brian Willis did always maintain that he was innocent of this crime. We did try unsuccessfully to reach Brian or members of his family today. They've told us in the past that they considered Brian a scapegoat and insisted he did not kill Jamie Marable. But of course, Vicki, we have a case here where a jury of 12 people felt very differently about that.
And Nick, again, Willis is free with no strings attached.
That's right. This is not parole. This is not probation. Under the law, he has served his debt to society, and tonight he is a free man.
All right, thanks, Nick. In fact, Willis was originally convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison, but he won a new trial on appeal. And in 2000, a second jury found Willis guilty again, this time of second-degree murder.